Love for All Uganda, an organization that advocates for animal rights and protection, environmental conservation, and love for all mankind, have reached out to different schools in eastern region of Uganda with food and other scholastic materials. Among the schools were Tenda Junior School, the Master Primary School, Lavender Primary School in Jinja District, Namakoko Community Primary School, St. Stephen Primary School, and one another in Namutumba District.
Bless the food we are going to eat. Amen.
This is Love for All Uganda, a community-based organization. Was established to empower plant-based food, climate crisis, and animal rights. We are here at St. Stephen in Namutumba district. We came to visit this school to see how it works and to see how we can support it effectively to support a plant-based food. So we are planning with the management to see that every time we empower them with lunch, which is plant-based. By doing so, we shall be buying maize flour, beans, and rice. At least every time, these kids get what to eat. You cannot get a better education while the stomach is empty. We need to feed these children. The members of Parliament tomorrow, they are going to be our advocate for climate and animal rights in the future. So giving them food, it will empower them to acquire a better education and to get more knowledge about our issues. So Seed of Compassion Advocacy Project, which is under Love for All Uganda, is here to build a foundation for peace, a compassionate and a plant-based challenge. So as a leader of Love for All Uganda, I call upon everyone who can donate a sack of maize flour, a sack of beans, a sack of rice to this school.
With the aim of propagating compassion in the young generation, they taught students about love for one another, animal rights and protection, as well as the need to preserve and protect the environment.
Do you know what it means to live the way we live? How many of you know where we get the oxygen that we breathe from? Where do we get it from? From plants. Do we all agree that we get the air we breathe from plants? So do you realize the need for preserving and protecting our environment? Imagine if we were living here and we didn't have these trees. Would we be able to have this shade? Speak louder. No. We wouldn't, right? Yes. Now we realize the need as to why we need to keep this environment safe. So I want all of you from today to be the champions of protecting environment. Okay? Yes. And how are we going to do it? Can we clap for him?
First clap, another one.
Wonderful.
We do the same.
Wonderful. So I want all of us to start understanding how to plant trees. The next time we are coming, we are going to bring you a number of fruit trees, mango tree seedlings, oranges, and others that you can plant at your homes. I hope all of you have gardens, isn't it? Yes. And some of you have compounds big enough to accommodate these fruits. We want by the time you are about 15 years, when you have a lot of good fruits. And you must understand that you're looking beautiful the way you are and handsome the way you are simply because you are taking a lot of good fruits.
Environment are the things around us. What are those things around us? We can see trees, you can see plants, you can see animals. So basically, we need to keep these things as our friends. You know, we don't need to cut down the trees. We don't need to. We need to feed the animals because if we don't feed animals, they would do what? They would die, right? Yes. If they don't feed you with food, can you survive? You can't. So if you need food, it means that the animals at your home, you know, do you have some goats at home? Yes. And some dogs, they do all need what? Food. So you need to provide them with food. And another thing, you need to keep the environment. You need to keep the trees.
As we are protecting the environment, to also be mindful of our friends, the animals. Do all of you have dogs at home? No. Why? But you have goats? Yes. You have cows? Yes. How do we safeguard our animals? We have to make sure that we look after animals as we look after ourselves. Okay? Yes. As you go home, make sure that you feed them. Okay? Yes. I'm sure those of you who have dogs, you see how they look lovely while you're feeding them. Okay? Yes. Would you want to stay hungry for the entire day? Then why would you want a dog to stay hungry for the entire day?
Michael Msi, the founder of Love for All Uganda, urged students to be ambassadors of environmental protection as one of the ways they can mitigate the effects of climatic changes, as well as caring for the animals.
Teaching young children to be effective in fighting for the climate crisis, doing activities which are favoring our environment. Okay?
As you see, the environment we are in is quite difficult to live in without being destroyed, but because of the sustainability we've given it a priority as number one to sustain the environment. And despite the fact that we are living with young kids, nursery, 3 years to 4, 5 years, so it's quite hard to protect the environment. But as you see, you still see a green belts. These ones, and despite the fact that you're seeing the road is nearby, it's too dusty, but still we've maintained it to keep the green belts. And even where we stayed, we've managed it because they are too playful, but we've kept it because we know what it means by environment. We've seen countries where we see they turned into desert because of not taking care of the environment. But as we talk, for us, we teach these children that this environment is where we get the oxygen, is where we feed these animals which cannot dig, because we ourselves, we can dig and get food, we can look for after others. But for the animals, they eat these ones, so we need to protect them so that we can make them feel also part of us, enjoy the world, enjoy the planet, because they were created by God with the purpose to fulfill the God's obligations. So that's why you see that we are protecting the environment, and through that we are teaching children the environment change. We are planting trees. Unfortunately, we had put some trees on those boundaries, but because of these children, we had not kept it well. So, and it has been a prolonged sunshine, so it has dried it up. But at first, I had planted like 50 around the school. But at least I have like a 10.
How have you prepared our learners to appreciate the need to protect their environment?
First of all, we've been giving them a theory part of it. And as you can see, the surrounding environment.
Yeah, indeed, it is green.
We're planting trees, planting grass all over the compound. We love green. We love to protect our world, to protect our nature.
Is it the reason as to why you chose one of the colors of the uniform to be green?
Yeah, green means life and yellow means sunshine.
Exactly.
So we love environment, we love nature. Yeah, from the very ground, we've been able to plant grass.
Yes.
And it is the only time that can limit us.
Yeah.
But we also have some small gardens where we grow green,
Yes.
mostly green. We want them to eat green,
Yes.
For their lives.
So I am now inquisitive to inquire. Has the Ministry of Education, from where you sit, has it done enough to make sure that our curriculum entails environment as in a broader picture? Are they lacking? What should be done?
No, the curriculum is well situated. Yeah, it emphasizes protection of the environment.
Yes.
The only weakness they have is the follow-up.
The follow-up.
Yeah, if it lands on teachers who cannot put in practice,
Yes.
or cannot put in action, they can leave them as a theory.
As a theory.
But everything is in curriculum.
It's in the curriculum.
So for us, we've done both.
Yes.
We've taught the children, and we also carry out practical activities to put what is written in the curriculum into practice.
Meanwhile, they met different groups of people, educating them about the need of restoring nature by planting more trees and about animal rights. Local leaders elaborated on the challenges faced in preserving the environment and promised to carry on the message to other communities.
I want to thank so much Seed of Compassion Advocacy Project and Love for All Uganda for this opportunity that they have given us. Thank you for the visit. Thank you for the provision. We are so grateful for that. However, we have learned a lot about our environment. I want to take this opportunity to inform my fellow Ugandans and those outside Uganda that our environment is the best thing that we need to care for if we are to stay, because it is the mother provider of whatever we do and of whatever we use. Especially, we use it when we are to get fresh air. It's the mother of our food. We cannot say, in fact, without the environment. Whatever we use comes from the environment. I take this opportunity also to tell my fellow Ugandans and all other people that keep on maintaining our environment. Avoid bush burning. Avoid doing all those things that make our environment unclean. Let's keep on planting trees. Deforestation is of course bad. We shouldn't practice it, because all what we need is nature so that we can stay.